Good afternoon. It's September 22, 2024. We're critiquing the news. The article on your screen is from the Sunday Mail, and it's titled Green Fat Cats Turn Air Black, which is about the Labor federal government's climate change, energy, the environment and water department, and the amazing number of bureaucrats who have had overseas trips up at the pointy end of the plane, not to mention trips around the country here. To quote from the article, high-flying Albanese government environment bureaucrats have been accused of billowing carbon into the atmosphere by going on 154 trips, costing almost $1.4 million in just 6 months. Just to put aside, put some reality into that little bit of hyperbole about billowing carbon and turning the air black. Carbon is a solid. You know carbon as soot. You know carbon as diamonds. Carbon dioxide, even though they call it carbon, is what the globalist climate fright bats are talking about. And it, of course, is invisible, colourless, odourless gas. It's the gas that feeds plants. It's the gas that all life depends on. It has no effect whatsoever on baseline average global surface temperature, as I've explained on a video over on a competitive platform, because obviously this platform wouldn't like me talking about that. Now, the way we common folk can be absolutely certain that the whole catastrophic man-made CO2-induced global warming climate change narrative is both a hoax and a scam is that the individuals who claim to have the best understanding of it don't ever behave in ways that show that they believe in it. If Labor's high-flying environment bureaucrats believe man-made CO2 caused catastrophic man-made CO2-induced global warming, they'd be conducting every meeting using Zoom. Their car parks, their offices wouldn't be full of high-end luxury petrol-burning vehicles. They'd bicycle to work, they'd bicycle home, and they'd never use a car, much less a plane. If CO2 was the dangerous pollutant these experts claim it was, private jets would have been banned decades ago, because by far they're the most polluting per passenger kilometre, again, if you accept that CO2 is a pollutant, than of any form of form of transport whatsoever. And in fact, all passenger plane seats on commercial flights would be economy class, so that they could get the most person miles per gram of CO2 produced. But they don't, do they? They don't ban any of that. We've still got first class, business class, and dozens, hundreds even, of private jets. Anyway, Labor's environment bureaucrats aren't seated in cattle class. They're never in economy. It says in the article, they fly business class, thousands of dollars per ticket. So the hoax is the blatantly false scare stories we're told, and the scam is the money that's extracted from us to fight the imaginary problem, through the tax system, through our fuel and electricity bills, and through the opportunity cost of well-paid jobs and profitable businesses driven offshore by our ridiculous energy costs and climate and environment regulations. Now, the only way to end this hoax and the scam built on the back of it is to get the Labor, Liberal, Uni Party traitors, and there's no other word for them, because they're selling our country out, the heck out of our parliaments.